Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Gadam kevalam jnanamurtim dvandvatitam gagana sadusham tattvamasyaadilaksham ekam nityam vimalamachalam sarvadi sakshibhutam bhavatitam trigunarahitam sadgurum tam namami. Nithyanandam, we offer our humble obeisance, our humble pranams to the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. We welcome all the viewers across the world for Uttamottama Seva to Paramashiva from Adi Kailas Sarvajna Pita. For those of you tuning in for the first time to Kailasha's Nithyananda TV, welcome to the official TV channel for Sri Kailasha, the only and greatest Hindu nation in the world. Nithyananda Paramashivam, His Divine Holiness, is the reviver of Kailasha, the ancient enlightened civilization, and the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. His Divine Holiness is an avatar from and is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. His Divine Holiness has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities for humanity. Sovereign Order of Kailasha, led by His Divine Holiness, and Nithyananda Order of monks, nuns, and Hindu diaspora are working for global peace and to give super consciousness breakthrough to humanity. Nithyananda Hindu University is the world's largest university with extended campuses in 150 countries, is collecting, organizing, preserving, and time capsuling, decoding, spreading, and reviving 20 million source books of Hinduism and 64 sacred arts and sciences like Ayurveda, music, dance, sculpting, astrology, and Vastu. His Divine Holiness is the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Shyamala Pita Sarvajna Pitam, the ancient apex body of Hinduism. His Divine Holiness has survived the worst persecution of many assassination attempts on person and character by anti-Hindu elements. To explore the videos, you can visit Kailasha's Nithyananda YouTube channel. For all of us, millions of Sri Kailashavasis all over the world, you and me, if you have had any spiritual breakthrough, any great experience of Kundalini awakening, if today we are able to manifest Shaktis, it is because at the mere age of 12, His Divine Holiness did the Tyaga of sitting with utmost sincerity and ferociousness with himself and manifesting this ultimate spiritual breakthrough. Paramashiva has come down to planet Earth and manifested this grand Leela of his life for each and every one of us to be part. His Divine Holiness, if today we are able to manifest Shaktis and came down, it is from Kailasha at the mere age of 12. Now that His Divine Holiness is here, we celebrate His happening on planet Earth and spread the message of Sri Kailasha. We invite all the viewers across the world to share this link with all on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. As we continue this Uttamottama Seva introduction and Uttamottama Seva and pre-Satsang, the Satsang introduction, and which leading to the grand Satsang, let us do whatever we can to reach this message to one and all. There are innumerable reasons why His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam happened on planet Earth. He happened to cause the next evolutionary breakthrough for life on Earth. He happened to cause Satya Yuga once again. He happened for the fulfillment of consciousness itself. He happened for the entire humanity, and he happened exclusively for you at the same time. Ultimately, however, in words that cannot quite be summarized either by himself or his devotees, the true reason behind the happening of His Divine Holiness is nothing but pure compassion. This realization will happen in you after reading and listening of his full life story of His Divine Holiness, all of his gifts for humanity and his sacrifices. You will journey through all the years that his feet graced the planet Earth. You will learn the greatest of his lessons, and your aspirations for life itself will mature. You are yourself will have the realization that brings tears to your eyes and ultimate surrender into your mind. Avatar of Paramashiva happened on planet Earth just to ensure we realize we are also Paramashiva. Today, during this Uttamottama Seva to Paramashiva, we will explore more on the autobiography of the Avatar. We do not know how many lifetimes we have struggled or prayed to have a master. We are not even aware of our own true yearning. A master happening in our life is not a joke. We ourselves do not know how many births we have struggled and prayed intensely to have a glimpse of a living master. Listening to the experiences of His Divine Holiness is literally an initiation, the seed of possibility for that experience to happen in you, in each one of us, is bestowed and blessed on us. We must understand that the ultimate truth of His Divine Holiness life is that from the very beginning, He is the ultimate consciousness and has been expressing Paramashiva from the beginning. Never once He came down from that space. Just for the sake of our transformation, His Divine Holiness shared the experience of His life so that our whole biology can catch what He's saying and what He experienced and reflect that very experience in our space. When we listen to that experience, we have the opportunity to raise ourselves that minute to the higher consciousness. Having this in our space, let us understand from some of the life stories of His Divine Holiness, the Avatar Nithyananda Paramashivam. As the most compassionate answer to the deep prayers of the billions of people and the countless other living beings who yearn for a conscious breakthrough, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, descended on planet Earth on January 2, 1978. His Divine Holiness was birthed by a group of enlightened beings who realized their divine purpose was directly facilitating the happening of superconsciousness in the physical plane. In order to sustain the superconsciousness energy in the physical body, his gurus trained His Divine Holiness with extreme yoga and various spiritual practices. He narrates His Divine Holiness in his own words that before my own gurus made me manifest the spiritual alchemy science, I was put in the Kaumara sadhana. Experiencing Kaumara or Subramanya, the Kaumara or Skanda Sashti day. During these 6 days, not eating anything, making Subramanya Yantra on sacred ash, worshipping and reciting Skanda Sashti Kavacham and Moola Mantra 36 times. It was a spiritual practice. Swamiji, His Divine Holiness narrates that I was personally initiated by Mataji Vibhudananda Puri. Not only I completed it successfully, I had direct darshan of Lord Subramanya and received this whole spiritual alchemy science as one gift. After that, till I had the public life, never miss this Kanda Sashti Vrata. This is one of the most spiritual experiences I had. His Divine Holiness beautifully shares. Now, this whatever Nithyananda Paramashivam, His Divine Holiness, was given at that time during very young age. He is now giving this, use this same experience in the imparting this knowledge, experience to one and all through Paramashivoham. Subramanya is the Lord of the spiritual alchemy process. That is why the greatest spiritual alchemists, the 18 Siddhas, all consider themselves as the descendants of Subramanya and revere him as the guru of their sampradaya. The most spiritual product anyone can possibly develop on planet Earth is the Navapashana, the Subramanya standing on Palani Hill. Swamiji narrates that my own gurus made me manifest the spiritual alchemy science. He says, I was put in Kaumara sadhana, experienced Kaumara or Subramanya on every Skanda Sashti day, and I am practicing till today. Today, we are offering the Uttamottama Seva to Nithyanandeshwara Parashakti and Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva at Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalaya and to Seva to Lord Subramanya. Uttamottama Seva is in Uttamottama Seva, we are offering the best of the best to Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva. The Uttamottam Seva is a Vedic ritual straight from the source, from the Agamas. Uttamottama means the best of the best, and Seva is offering. So it is the ritual of offering the best of the best to Paramashiva. Whatever we offer to Paramashiva comes back to us in thousandfold, many millionfold. And Paramashiva is the source of everything, be it grains or knowledge, or skill, or people, everything. Offering the best of the best is the way we can offer our gratitude to Paramashiva and being integrated to him and his words. Agamas is the only thing we can actually offer to him. The physical form of Sachalamurti, we offer this seva to Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva, the presiding deity of the Nithyananda Sangha. Uttamottama Seva is an intrinsic ritual that is described by Paramashiva himself. So many offerings are there that come from the best of the best that is offered in Vedic tradition. From the instruments to the offering of food that should be offered to Paramashiva. The various types of dance, in the way it is danced, the Uttamottama Seva is described by Paramashiva as the best of the best. Why should we offer the best of the best to best of the best? Paramashiva lives in Adi Kaila Sarvajna Pita, Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalaya, as Kalpa Vriksha, as the one who gives whatever you ask for. We offer Abhishekam, Vastram, Gandham, Abharanam, Archanam, Dhupam, Deepam, Naivedyam, Aratrikam, Deepopacharam, Dravida Vedyam, Nityam, Sangeetam, Vadyam, Swasti Vachanam. The source of all these best things is Paramashiva. He has given these to us. Offering them back at his feet is what we do during this seva, whereby we experience intense Shaktinipata and Advaita, the oneness with him. And as a result, we leave the state and radiate the space and manifest the Shaktis of Paramashiva. And also, since it is Agama Vidhi, Paramashiva's instructions, we offer them back during this seva. The best of food offered as Naivedyam, the best of movement a body can make offered as dance and Nritya Seva, the best of sound offered as music, Sangeeta Seva, the best of consciousness offered as power manifestation, Shakti Avishkarana, offered the best that humanity can offer to Paramashiva as gratitude is offered in Uttamottama Seva. So today we offer this Seva to Lord Subramanya. Lord Subramanya is the son of Paramashiva and Devi Parashakti. To destroy the demon Tarakasura, Lord Subramanya, another name is Kartikeya, Kaumara, Muruga. Kartikeya has 6 heads, Shanmukha, and is an embodiment of perfection. He was appointed the commander-in-chief of the gods and thus became Deva Senapati, with his matchless weapon, the Shakti, a lamp, shining brilliance like fire, has easily destroyed Tarakasura, thus becoming Shakti Dhara or Tarakari. Being very young and virile, he is known as Kaumara or Kumara or Sanat Kumara, a forceful attacker in war. He is known as Skanda. Skanda also means one who has accumulated the power of chastity. Here is a brave leader of God's forces, all the Deva's forces. The Deva Senapati created to destroy the demons which represent the negative tendencies in all of us. Kartikeya tends to the spiritual growth of aspirants, having the fire and the energy to lead the army towards moksha. Today, we are offering Uttamottama Seva to Lord Subramanya by our Gurukul Balasans. We offer this Seva as in gratitude at the feet of His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let's all tune in to watch this Seva and get the blessings of Lord Subramanya and His Divine Holiness. Please stay tuned in.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your 3 eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
The first offering of the Uttamotama Seva at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashivam is the offering of the Chaturvedam. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Sri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashivam Chaturveda Priya Chaturveda Mahadadaya. ऋग्वेदा
अग्नि ईले पुरोहितं यज्ञस्य देवं ऋग्विजं होता आरं रत्नदातावं हरि ओम
यजुर्वेदा
अग्न आयाहि पीतये गृहाणो हव्यदातये देहोता सप्सि बर्हिषि हरि ओम
सामवेदा
इषे तोर्जे त्वा वायवस्तो पायपस्तदेवो वैश्रविता प्राप्ते तु श्रेष्ठतमाय कर्मणे हरि ओम
अथर्ववेदा
शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो पवन्तु पीतये शयोरभिष्टवन्तु नः हरि ओम.
The next offering of the Uttamotama Seva at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivam. The offering of the Agama Slokas. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Sri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivam. Agama Shloka Priya Agama Shloka Namadharaya.
कपालान्तर्मनोनस्य तिष्ठन्मीलितलोचना क्रमेण मनसोधार्ध्यात् लक्ष्ये लक्ष्यमुत्तमं तया पूर्या सुमूर्धान्तं भङ्क्त्वा वृक्षेपसेतुना निर्विकल्पं मनः कृत्वा सर्वोद्वे सर्वगोद्गमः.
Need a professional website?
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes.
I created one for our startup.
The powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
At the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Stotra Seva. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Sri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri भगवते सदाशिवाय सकलतत्त्वात्मकाय सर्वमन्त्रस्वरूपाय सर्वयन्त्राधिष्ठिताय सर्वतन्त्रस्वरूपाय सर्वतत्त्वविदूराय ब्रह्मरुद्रावतारिणे नीलकण्ठाय पार्वती मनोहराय सोमसूर्याग्निलोचनाय भस्मोद्धूलितविग्रहाय महामणिमुकुटधारणाय माणिक्यभूषणाय सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयकालरौद्रावताराय दक्षाध्वरध्वंसकाय महाकालभेदनाय मूलाधारैकनिलयाय तत्त्वातीताय गङ्गाधराय सर्वदेवादिदेवाय षडाश्रयाय वेदान्तसाराय त्रिवर्गसाधनाय अनन्तकोटिब्रह्माण्डनायकाय अनन्तवासुकितक्षककार्कोटकशङ्खगुलिकपद्ममहापद्मेति अष्टमहानागकुलभूषणाय प्रणवस्वरूपाय चिदाकाशाय आकाशदिक्स्वरूपाय ग्रहनक्षत्रमालिने सकलाय कलङ्करहिताय सकललोकैककर्तृ सकललोकैकभर्तृ सकललोकैकसंहर्तृ सकललोकैकगुरवे सकललोकैकसाक्षिणे सकलनिगमगुह्याय सकलवेदान्तपारगाय सकललोकैकवरप्रदाय सकललोकैकशङ्कराय शशाङ्कशेखराय शाश्वतनिजावासाय निराभासाय निरामयाय निर्मलाय निर्मदाय निश्चिन्ताय निरहङ्काराय निरङ्कुशाय निष्कलङ्काय निर्गुणाय निष्कामाय निरुपप्लवाय निरुपद्रवाय निरवध्याय निरन्तराय निष्कारणाय निरन्तकाय निष्प्रपञ्चाय निस्सङ्गाय निर्द्वन्द्वाय निराधाराय निरागाय निष्क्रोधाय निर्लोपाय निष्पापाय निर्भयाय निर्विकल्पाय निर्भेदाय निष्क्रियाय निस्तुलाय निस्संशयाय निरुपमविभवाय नित्यशुद्धबुद्धपरिपूर्णसच्चिदानन्दाद्वयाय परमशान्तस्वरूपाय तेजोरूपाय तेजोमयाय जय जय रुद्र महारौद्र भद्रावतार महाभैरव कालभैरव कल्पान्तभैरव कपालमालाधर खड्वांग खड्ग चर्म पाशांकुश डमरू शूल चाप बाण गदा शक्ति भिंडिपाल तोमर मुसल मुद्गर पाश परिघ भुषुंडी षटग्नि चक्राद्यायुध भीषण कर सहस्रमुखदंष्ट्राकरालवदन विकटाट्टहास विस्फारित ब्रह्मांड मंडल नागेन्द्र कुंडल नागेन्द्रहार नागेन्द्रवलय नागेन्द्र निकेतन मृत्युंजय त्रयंबक विश्वरूप विरूपाक्ष विश्वेश्वर ऋषभवाहन विश्वभूषण विश्वतोमुख सर्वतो रक्ष रक्ष मां ज्वलज्वल महामृत्युमपमृत्युभयं नाशय नाशय चोरभयम् उत्सादय उत्सादय विषसर्पभयं शमय शमय चोरान् मारय मारय मम शत्रून् उच्चाटय उच्चाटय त्रिशूलेन विदारय विदारय कुटारेण बिण्डि बिण्डि खड्गेन छिण्डि छिण्डि खट्वाङ्गेन विपोधय विपोधय कुशलेन निष्पेषय निष्पेषय बाणैः सन्ताटय सन्ताटय रक्षांसि भीषय भीषय भूतानि विद्रावय विद्रावय कूष्माण्ड मारीच वेताल ब्रह्मराक्षसगणान् सन्ताटय सन्ताटय माम् अभयं कुरु कुरु पितृस्त्वं माम् आश्वासय आश्वासय नरकभयान् माम् उद्धर उद्धर सञ्जीवय सञ्जीवय श्रुत्युभ्यां माम् आप्यायय आप्यायय दुःखातुरं माम् आनन्दय आनन्दय शिवकवचेन माम् आच्छाटय आच्छाटय मृत्युंजय त्रयंबक सदाशिव परमशिव नमस्ते नमस्ते. The next offering of the Uttamottama Seva at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Dravida Vedam. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Sri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Dravida Veda Priya Dravida Vedam Avadharaya Shiva Tiruchitrambalam Mandiramavadi Neeru Vaanavar Meladu Neeru Sundaramavadi Neeru Tudikapaduvathu Neeru Tandiramavadi Neeru Samayathilullathu Neeru Sindhuvar Vaayumai Pangan Tira Alavayan Tiruneeru Alavayan Tiruneeru Tira Alavayan Tiruneeru வேதத்தினுள்ளது நீரு வெண்துய தீர்ப்பது நீரு போதம் தருவது நீரு உண்மை தவிர்ப்பது நீரு போதத் தகுவது நீரு உண்மையிலுள்ளது நீரு சீத புயல் வயில் சூழ்ந்த திரு ஆலவாயன் திருநீரு ஆலவாயன் திருநீரு திரு ஆலவாயன் திருநீரு சிவா திருச்சிற்றம்பலம்.
Bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om
The next offering of the Uttama Seva at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeswari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeswara Paramashivam is the offering of the Sangeeta Seva. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Sri Nithyanandeswari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeswara Paramashiva Sangeeta Priya Sangeetam Avadharaya Nithyanandam Paramasukhanam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Vatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamadhyadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatītam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Namami Subramanyam Nithyananda Subramanyam 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 Nithyananda Subramanyam 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 Nithyananda Subramanyam 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 Nithyananda Subramanyam Shiva 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 Subramanyam Hara 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 Subramanyam Shiva 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 Subramanyam Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Subramanyam Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam Guru Saravana Bhava Subramanyam Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam Guru Saravana Bhava Subramanyam 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 Nithyananda Subramanyam 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 Shanmukhanatha Subramanyam 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 Shanmukhanatha Subramanyam 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 Shanmukhanatha Subramanyam Shiva 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 Subramanyam Hara 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 Subramanyam Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Subramanyam Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Subramanyam Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam Guru Saravana Bhava Subramanyam Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam Guru Saravana Bhava Subramanyam 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 Nithyananda Subramanyam 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 Shanmukhanatha Subramanyam 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 Shanmukhanatha Subramanyam 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 Nithyananda Subramanyam 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 Shanmukhanatha Subramanyam Shiva 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 Subramanyam Hara 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 Subramanyam Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Subramanyam Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Subramanyam Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam Hara Guru Saravana Bhava Subramanyam Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Subramanyam Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Subramanyam 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 Nithyananda Subramanyam 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 Shanmukhanatha Subramanyam 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 Shanmukhanatha Subramanyam 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 Shanmukhanatha Subramanyam
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Ready. Shruti, you're gonna be short. She's gonna give comment.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Of the Uttama Seva at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Nitya Seva. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Sri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Nitya Priya Nityam Avadharaya. மயில் மீது விளையாடும் வடிவேலனே, மயில் மீது விளையாடும் வடிவேலனே, மயில் மீது விளையாடும் வடிவேலனே, முருகனே 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 மயில் மீது விளையாடும் வடிவேலனே, உன்னை மனமாற நினைப்பவர்க்கு அருள் பாலனே, மனமாற நினைப்பவர்க்கு அருள் பாலனே, உன்னை மனமாற நினைப்பவர்க்கு அருள் பாலனே, உன்னை மனமாற நினைப்பவர்க்கு அருள் பாலனே, மயில் மீலனே.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasudashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Oham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda
The Uttama Seva at the feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva is the offering of the Paramashiva Shakti Avishkarana. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Sri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Paramashiva Shakti Avishkarana Priya Paramashiva Shakti Avishkaranam Avadharaya Nityanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatītam Gagana Satrisham Tadvamasyadhirakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamasalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavajitam Tribunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, I welcome all of you to today's Paramashiva Shakti Avishkarana. I am Manikya Yoga Pranananda. I'm 13 years old and I'm a Balasan of the Nithyananda Gurukul. I've been here from past 4 years. And along with me here, I have an extraordinary Balasan who can manifest many of the powers of Paramashiva. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Nithyanandam. My name is Manikya Yogananda. I'm 13 years old and studying in the Nithyananda Gurukul, and I've been here for past 4 years.
Yes. Let us begin with the introduction about the source of all, Paramashiva. Paramashiva is the primordial divinity, the ultimate reality and cause whose self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading and unchanging beyond time, space, form, causality. Today, an incarnation of Paramashiva himself walks among us in the form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, initiating millions of people all across the globe into this science of power manifestation, revealing the science from the Vedagamas. The Vedagamas are the source scriptures which is revealed directly by Paramashiva himself. We'll be looking into the Shastra Pramana shortly. Today, out of the 463 extraordinary powers of Paramashiva, you will be witnessing the power of body scanning today, which our Balaji here, Ma Brahma Yoga, is going to be manifesting. she is not only going to be scanning Ma Chanchal's body and revealing the problem which she has. She will also be giving the solution and she will be healing the problem along with that. So, before moving on to this power, let us enter into the Shastra Pramana, which is the scriptural reference which is revealed directly by Paramashivoham himself. The Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmataraani cha tattvani yani nilayam dhyatvante vyajyate para. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmataraani cha tattvani yani nilayam dhyatvante vyajyate para. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmataraani cha tattvani yani nilayam dhyatvante vyajyate para. With this beautiful Shastra Pramana, Brahma Yoga will now be entering into the power manifestation by chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, which is the direct password which takes us to a higher frequency and continuously reminds us that we are Paramashiva. Let us all also sit with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line and chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Yes, so now Brahma Yoga will be scanning Chanchal Ma's body. So as Ma Brahma Yoga scans, I'll just be explaining a little more about the Shastra Pramana, about this power of body scanning. So as you all know, whenever you get sick, a cough, a cold, or anything, you will go to the doctor and you will ask for some solution. And he will give you some medicine or something which will heal you. But that will only be healing the temporary pain. It will not be healing the problem completely, forever from your body. It will not be doing that. It will only be temporarily healing the pain and temporarily healing the problem. But what the third eye will be doing is when she scans Ma Chanchal's body, she will be scanning the problem and she will be scanning the root cause, why the whole problem started for her. It can be anything. It can be an incompletion. It can be some different disease. It can be anything. And that is what the third eye will be revealing. That is what is the most extraordinary thing about this power. Otherwise, even if you have any problem, you can go to the doctor. But the most extraordinary thing about the third eye is it will reveal the root cause of the problem and it will completely heal you from the problem. Yes, Ma Brahma Yoga is ready. Ma, would you like to share what Paramashiva has revealed to you?
Yes, so what Paramashiva revealed to me is that the root cause for you becoming tired often, and like if you get any headaches or any small aches, the root cause for that is you don't have enough of calcium in your body. You don't have enough of milk in your body. And the solution is you should drink milk, but not any type of milk. You should drink the Abhishekam milk, the the offered Abhishekam Prasada milk after the Abhishekam, you should drink that at least 3 times every day.
Yes. Anything else? Would you like to reveal anything else? Okay. So you can actually continue scanning a little more, and meanwhile we'll verify whatever you were able to see with my sensor. Yes, ma'am. Would you just like to verify, as my Brahma Yoga scans your body a little more? Would you like to verify if what she told was correct, or if it is unknown to you or anything?
Yeah, it's not unknown to me.
It is unknown to you, so you're not sure if it's that. Yes, you can actually, if you want, you can check it up. But if Paramashiva has revealed it,
Yeah,
it's
it
better
is,
to follow the solution.
Yeah, I'll follow the solution.
Yes. So we'll wait a little more. You can let my Brahma Yoga continue scanning in more details. Yes, ma'am. And I would also like to reveal, even I also scanned your body. I would also like to reveal what Paramashiva has revealed to me. Paramashiva revealed to me that in the bottom of your back, the lower back, you experience a lot of pain, and you experience as if like your muscles are contracting a lot over there. I was able to see your bones in your lower back area. Your bones are very weak. It is very weak, and you need to strengthen them by doing more yoga. You need to stretch more every day. You need to do a little more yoga that will strengthen your bones even more. And because of your bones being weak in your lower back, you experience a lot of pain before you sit down. Not every time, but you do experience it often. This is what Paramashiva revealed. Yes, ma'am. Brahma Yoga, are you ready?
I was only able to see that she has calcium deficiency and she needs to drink the Abhishekam.
Okay. Ma'am, Brahma Yoga, Paramashiva revealed to you that she has calcium deficiency and she has to drink milk. Okay. Yes. So, Ma Chanchal, I want to ask you a question. How did you feel when this whole scanning was happening and when everything was revealed?
Yeah, I felt the energy like scanning is happening in my body.
Oh, and
Like,
would you just like to verify if what I told was correct about the lower back pain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even that what she revealed, no, that is also related to calcium deficiency, pain and all that. That is there.
Okay. So, would you like to share how you felt during this whole experience?
Yeah, I felt energy that a scan is happening and some waves is going in my body. I could feel.
Yes, beautiful. Ma Brahma Yoga, would you like to share how you were able to manifest this power in a matter of few minutes, which no ordinary person can do?
Yes, so how I manifested this power of body scanning is I first visualized my third eye and I went inside my third eye, and then after that I visualized Swamiji's third eye and I asked him to show what problem Chanchalma has, and the problem got projected on Swamiji's third eye, and after that I asked him to show the solution, and then after that the solution also got projected on Swamiji's third eye. So this is how I manifest the power of body scanning, and not only body scanning but any power I manifest like this.
Yes, very beautiful. So, with this, we would like to offer our love, devotion, and gratitude at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. We thank you all for joining us in today's segment of the Uttamattama Seva, and we invite all of you to join us for tomorrow's Uttamattama Seva, 6 p.m. IST. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
With this, we would like to conclude the offerings of the Uttamottama Seva and offer our love and gratitude at the lotus feet of Devi Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva. We hope you all enjoyed this Uttamottama Seva, and we invite all of you to join us for tomorrow's segment of the Uttamottama Seva, 6 p.m. IST. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
Hinduism is a real religion. Loving peace, living peace. Individual level, social level, global level. Being the supreme pontiff of the most peace-loving, peace-living religion. Give you all my blessings. It is we Hindus need to keep the global peace as a living possibility, and we need to make this global peace as a reality. Just talking about global peace will not work. Working for global peace only is the responsibility of the real living Hindu. Anyone who wants to claim themselves as a Hindu or practicing Hindu should work for global peace. Global peace is our responsibility.
Kailasa, the good God country. Hinduism has something great to offer. Hindu God, Paramashiva, is good. We love him, not just because he gives us what we want, but because he is good, and he has so much to offer to the world that makes the best nation. Hindu God has life positive, all-inclusive, good, spiritual, social, political, and moral principles. Hindu principles are guaranteed solutions for all the major problems of humanity: resettlement, violence and lawfare, impoverishment, inequality, environmental footprint, pandemic and biowar, disputes, feminist movement, women's rights, child rights, minority rights, linguistic rights, human rights. Because Hinduism has the best to offer to the world, Kailasa, standing tall since 1994, for the grand narrative is the good God's country. Founder of Kailasa, Paramashiva, and his 1008th incarnation, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, the enlightened civilization, the greatest Hindu nation. His Divine Holiness was birthed by his predecessors of enlightened masters, great rishis, munis, siddhas, who predicted and recognized his Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as an incarnation of Paramashiva, as per the science of incarnation described in Hinduism. From his first Chaturmasya at the age of 3 in the year 1980 until the age of 16 in the year 1994, the Supreme Pontiff was trained for the revival of Kailasa. He began reviving Kailasa from the age of 16 after the coronation on the 25th May 1994. Kailasa that we see today is 26 years of sincere hard work of the reviver and Hindu diaspora all over the world. Kailasa has a potential population of 2 billion Hindus worldwide, with over 100 million applications to its citizenship already applied. Hinduism has stood over 10,000 years as an enlightened civilization, has been a global beacon of spiritual and timeless wisdom, technology, culture.
He's wearing a grey jacket. His name is Boris.
The world's ancient civilization produced more than 40% of the world's GDP.
Purpose of life is to experience oneness with the ultimate reality, Paramashiva. Life exists on the planet Earth for last 40 billion years, and 5 times life faced complete extinction on the planet Earth. But somewhere one DNA, one cell, living organism is thrown out of planet Earth, preserved inside a volcano rock. After millions of years comes back to Earth due to gravity or whatever reason, gets into the ocean and starts the life again. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the conscious science to give breakthrough to your DNA through natural selection process and to your consciousness through the conscious decision process. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is a sacred spiritual science. It is not bunch of do's and don'ts. No. Please understand, it is the revelations of sacred truths, cosmic truths, powerful cognition. It is still alive. That science is available, time-tested, foolproof. This science of living enlightenment is the complete solution for all the problems individual or society or modern day humanity is facing. Then you will understand all the problems of the modern day humanity. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is solution. Whether the terrorism or climate change, natural calamities or man-made calamities, for all the problems humanity is facing, the only solution is science of living enlightenment, revealed by Paramashiva from the Vedagamas in the modern day through this body. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution and setting model communities. Understand? Kailasa is reviving the ancient Hindu enlightened civilization. Paramashiva manifested this Kailasa Mandala, the enlightenment ecosystem and the lifestyle. I am going to revive this whole enlightenment ecosystem, Kailasa, by creating a model Kailasas all over the world. I will work sincerely and revive this spiritual science, which is the core for enlightenment ecosystem, making you all manifest the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness and Kailasa of Paramashiva, and making all of us manifest Paramashiva.
In a world ravaged by war, ecological destruction, hatred and division, Kailasa stands as a bold vision of human potential, coexistence, organic living, and alignment with nature. Over the past 50 years, the world has seen the creation of dozens of new countries, and so if anything, it would be odd not to see a new country formed in the 21st century. Without the protection of political legitimacy, there is an imminent danger that the great tenets, scriptures, and science of creating an enlightened civilization, which spanned 56 states, 200 kingdoms, 1700 samsthanas, and 10,000 sampradayas, will be forever lost to humanity. The Hindu diaspora are highly successful around the world. They formed the dispossessed diaspora who has been driven to other countries because they are unable to practice strictly in their own country. They have flourished in countries where they have been allowed to settle with religious freedom. For example, in the United States, Hindus are the most educated and highest earning community, with 77% of them holding a bachelor's degree and 48% having an income of $100,000 or more. Although they are only 1% of the population, Hindus have launched 13.5% of the startups in the USA. They hold leadership, technical and creative positions in companies such as Microsoft, Google, Facebook, etc. This success has been repeated around the world, in the UK, Canada, Australia, etc. James Kirkup, in his 2015 Telegraph article says, British Indians are not just the most successful immigrant group in this country's recent history, but the most successful group of people, full stop. He continues, more extraordinary than the rise in numbers is how it has taken place so harmoniously and profitably for this country and those in it. British Indians, quite simply, are among the most industrious, accomplished and credible amongst us. The best of British, if you like. The same article says that British Hindus are barely 2% of the population, but 12% of all the doctors. Australia and Canada have understood the ingredients of fast economic growth of the country and are doing everything to attract the educated, rich Hindu community. Hindus are the fastest growing migrant population in Australia. In 2017, 200% more Hindus have received invitation for Canadian Permanent Residency Program. Even now, the Hindu diaspora worldwide are the richest. No divorce, have no cases of drugs and substance abuse, lowest mental disorder, no depression. Hinduism is the only religion which neither converts nor kills. Absolutely non-violent, the elite sect of mankind. Because the Hindu diaspora worldwide and the Supreme Pontiff are successful in spreading their spiritual Hindu message of openness and inclusiveness against the forces of hatred and exclusivity. They have become the victims of relentless attacks by multi-armed apparatus of state power. Anti-Hindu forces, extremist caste, supremacist militant organization want a one ideology, Hinduism, under their exclusive domain. What they cannot digest into themselves, they systematically delegitimize and exterminate. Lawfare, assassination attempts, character assassination of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Attempted assassination and assassinated Kailasians. Sexual assaults and rape of female monks of Kailasa. Objectification. Character assassination. State-funded child abuse and sexual abuse on the children of Kailasa.
Then I told I don't want to see a picture. Then I told I don't want to see a picture. Then they showed me a picture.
State-operated embezzlement of funds, properties and assets donated by the Hindu diaspora worldwide for the purpose of the revival of Kailasa. Since 1994 up to until now. Building a nation is not a project accomplished overnight or by virtue of hope. Kailasa is the manifestation of 26 years of sincere hard work, sacrifices, integrity of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and the Hindu diaspora worldwide for the past 26 years for the enlightenment of humanity.
Hinduism is the real religion. Loving peace, living peace. Individual level, social level, global level. Being the supreme pontiff of the most peace-loving, peace-living religion, I give you all my blessings. It is we Hindus need to keep the global peace as a living possibility, and we need to make this global peace as a reality. Just talking about global peace will not work. Working for global peace only is the responsibility of the real living Hindu. Anyone who wants to claim themselves as a Hindu or practicing Hindu should work for global peace. Global peace is our responsibility.
Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Bandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Triguna-rahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nityanandam. My name is Manitya Jeshananda. My name is Manitya Vijeshananda. And today we will be talking about one of the most, let's say, interesting topic, but a topic that nobody really speaks about: meat eating and food adulteration. What exactly is food adulteration? Adding unwanted substances in the food process, food products. The main motive being gaining higher profits, right? And food adulteration lowers the quality of the food and extensively puts one's health in complete danger and health risk. So now we'll be getting onto few slides on this topic. Do you know what is there in your food? Food that you normally eat in day-to-day life. For instance, the milk that you drink. Milk has diluted water, detergent, urea, caustic soda. Your morning tea and coffee are adulterated with the same color leaves, especially tea is adulterated with the same color leaves, which are not edible and affects the liver. As coffee has mustard seeds, tamarind seeds, chicory, which affects digestion system. Dal contains methanol yellow, which can give you neurotoxicity, which can affect your brain.
And honey, most honey brands contain varying amounts of antibiotics, and their consumption over time could include resistance to antibiotics, leading to blood-related disorders and injury to the liver. Understand that your vote matters, and you can change this one aspect of food adulteration. Your vote holds the power to change this whole current situation that the whole world is facing upside down. And moving on forward, ghee that your child may enjoy has sunflower oil and cow body fat, where 96% and 97% of data variances respectively. Dairy products and powdered milk that is always consumed by kids from the age of 2 to whatever age, and powdered milk by pregnant mothers and most of the kids, they have an additive called hormone melamine, which is used in these products, and they cause infertility in women and which leads to illness and finally death. Food enhancers like sodium cyclamate, textile dyes, and artificial sweeteners are used in beverages, cake, syrup, canned fruit, ice cream, sweetmeats, chili powder, and they cause cancer, sleeping disorder, neurological diseases, heart diseases, and much more unimaginable diseases. And understand each and every food stated here is eaten and consumed by most of the kids these age. Heavy metals like cadmium, lead, arsenic are used in common food that are consumed by people in their daily life. For instance, things like milk, rice, street foods, vegetables, even vegetables like potatoes, plants, and spinach. These heavy metals are very lethal to our body, which causes unimaginable diseases like cancer, cardiac arrest, and cardiovascular diseases. And understand this is the kind of food that we consume day to day, which makes us bedridden by the age 40. We are all bedridden, and we are in a generation where, actually speaking, right now, teenagers are also experiencing cardiovascular problems, and it has not been common at any other time except now. And another shocking news is that they have recently found animal bones in biscuits. A shocking incident, the Food and Supply Department of Uttar Pradesh recovered heaps of animal bones from a biscuit and a rusk factory in Moradabad, Uttar Pradesh. It is suspected that the bones were being used as ingredient in the bakery product. It is so shocking because biscuits are mostly targeted to kids the age of 2 to 14, targeted in that age, and people who are over 14 also eat biscuits, and they are literally grabbing that privacy and that innocence from the kids by really corrupting even the food that they love, especially the food that they love. For instance, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India statistics says that about 40% of the food items tested by government labs in the state in 2013-14 were either adulterated or misbranded. Understand that adulteration is something that is so common among this generation right now. Okay. So moving on, this next slide says, is meat necessary in your food diet? Numerous studies have shown that meat is not ideal for the human body and may actually be making us sick and killing us. The human body is intended to function on plant-based foods that are full of fiber, antioxidants, unsaturated fat, essential fatty acids, phytochemicals, and cholesterol-free protein. The reasons and characteristic as to how the statement made above that we are not made to eat meat but we are actually intended to function on a plant-based foods, they have given points on how to prove the point. So first point goes, we don't have carnivorous teeth. If you have observed, all humans have dull canine and we don't have sharp canine. We have our teeth structured in a way to actually eat vegetable and plant-based food and not animals and tearing meat. The second point, our digestive system doesn't like meat. Understand, animals have small intestinal tracts which digest meat. In fact, humans have long intestinal tracts where it takes time for the
food to digest. So when you eat anything plant-based, it takes time for it to absorb the nutrients. That is why our digestive system does not take in the meat. The third point, meat can cause heart disease in humans. There are multiple and numerous articles which actually give you stats and reasons and scientific evidence on that statement. And the last point says too much protein. Understand, anybody who is actually eating meat, they eat too much protein which is required for the body. The body doesn't require as much as protein like it's there in the meat. You just need a certain amount of protein, and that's actually there in complete plant-based foods and not necessarily in meat. Eating too much protein may also increase your risk of developing heart diseases and may worsen kidney function in people with kidney diseases because the body can have trouble eliminating all the waste products of protein metabolism. What of myths? Meat is essential to build muscles, become strong, and do bodybuilding. This is one of the biggest myths that we have ever heard when it comes, especially to bodybuilding, that we require meat to become strong and build our body. Number 2, if I stop eating meat, I will feel weak. Meat gives us rich dietary fiber that no other food can give and is thus good for our body, which is completely again a myth buster because that is not true. Sticking on to a vegetarian diet is more than sufficient to be able to get what is exactly required for body. Not only that, so many athletes, famous athletes and bodybuilders and wrestlers have come out clean on internet saying that you might think that I'm actually eating meat to build my body. That is actually not true. I'm completely vegan and I'm still a bodybuilder. I'm still a wrestler and I'm still an athlete. There's so many inspiring articles based on this, and which is completely proving that meat is not needed to build your body. Now, the actual drawbacks of non-vegetarian diet. Non-vegetarian food increases the chances of constipation. Again, this is due to too much protein in your body and your digestive system not being able to eliminate all the waste in your body. Non-vegetarian food harms the concentration level and it also increases the anger. Or that is a true point because when you are killing an animal, the animal is not happy while dying. It goes through a bunch of negative emotions and that gets stored in its biomemory. And when it leaves the body, we consume that meat. And that is really, really going to affect the way you are with people, the way you are with your own body, and it really affects your emotions. Third point, animal-based food also increases obesity and weight gain. Numerous articles have come up saying that animal-based food really increases obesity and America has been targeted on this. It is also pointed out by some scientists that excessive intake of non-vegetarian food reduces lifespan. Non-vegetarian food also creates many digestive problems like acidity and gastric problems. Then again, our body is actually built for plant-based food and not meat-based food. Excessive consumption of non-vegetarian food increases the risk of cancer. High amount of non-vegetarian foods, especially red meat, is the reason behind the high blood pressure and heart trouble. Non-vegetarian food has high level of cholesterol. Non-vegetarian food contains more parasites and bad toxins. Hence, it is also considered as unhygienic. Understand, non-vegetarian diet itself is completely foreign for our human body to take because our human bodies by birth is structured for only plant-based food. And many articles and scientific evidence right now proves that. Your vote has the power to turn this whole situation upside down. Your vote can revive plant-based lifestyle. Your one right decision is more than enough to give all the animals the life they deserve and have the right to live. And I tell you, if we just explain the number of things that go behind in a meat factory or the things that are happening, the food adulteration that is happening, to the food that we get to children right now, I tell you, none of them will be okay with even the thought of killing an animal or the thought of doing the food adulteration that is happening in the world right now. Swamiji, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam is beautifully reviving this Sampradaya, Hindu Sanatana Dharma, revealing such beautiful secrets and showing us the right pathway to live. Before, everybody has been so diluted, and even though knowing the truth about food adulteration and processed food and how it extensively um, affects the health, with knowing that going forward, even with no knowledge of how it's going to affect your health, it's completely absurd. And Swamiji is here to actually lead us to the right path of living a proper and healthy life. So we urge all of you to pick up your devices now, go on to the link and start voting. Choose your right option. Understand the one vote has so much power. Your one vote can make a difference in an individual's life. Your one vote can change the life of an animal living in today's world. We urge all of you, please come be a part of this voting that is happening. Come and decide. Come and do this one particular voting only because it has the power to change the entire world. And please make sure to go to kailasa.org, Kailasa voting, and please make sure you vote for the right cause. We thank all of you for joining us in today's session. We'd like to end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudakshate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Paduka Pranamastu Om Nithyanandam. Please do tune in to tomorrow's session where we will be revealing more information which will help you in this whole journey of your voting. And make sure to vote for the right cause. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Technical glitch, Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam.
So today we are going to be having a very, very, very exciting topic today. Understand, your food is adulterated. You might be thinking you're eating food, but you're only eating food-like products. The only solution for this is a decision-making body that does not make food as a business. And Kailasa, the world's greatest Hindu nation, where food and education are completely free of cost, is conducting its votes, and your vote can bring a change. Understand, your vote, the vote decision you make, is going to bring a change. Are you really eating food? Is what you eat, the food that you eat, is that really the right food? Is what you are eating really food? Did you know that your food is adulterated? Actually, we have a few pictures that we would like to show to you. I request the pictures to be projected. understand what you think as food is not really food. We are not just talking about non-veg, no. We are talking about the everyday food that you eat. Is your food really food? Did you know how much your food is adulterated? 1/3 of your food is adulterated. We have evidence for this. Sorry for the technical glitch. We are having the slides projected. Yes. Yes, because the slides we projected. And understand, all of you can, every food, the food that you consume, 1/3 of your food is adulterated. You all can see that article that will be projected to you all now. 1/3 of the food samples tested in 18 to 19 found adulterated. There are every food that you eat, 1/3 of it is adulterated. I request the article to be projected. Yes. I request the article to be projected in full screen. This is something very important that we would like to share with all of you. See, 1/3 of the food, of your food, is adulterated. 1/3 of food samples tested in 18 to 19 found adulterated. You can see the toxic amount in the graph. Would you prefer a cup Would you prefer a cup of plastic or a cup of milk? Understand, the length and breadth of the food chain is dynamic, comprising of simple and complex elements. One such element is the possibility of food fraud, which is a major concern at every level of the food chain, not only because of the possible economic impact to a food business and their brand, but to the health of the consumer and the impending food safety issues. No one wants to be drinking plastic in their milk or drinking a cup of brewed wood chips instead of coffee. Food fraud is wrong and it must be stopped. Understand, your vote can do that. Understand, your vote has that power and your vote can change it. Your one voice can completely change not just the food that you eat, but the whole corruption in the food industry. According to the European Committee for Standardization, CEN, food fraud can be described as intentionally causing a mismatch between food product claims and food product characteristics. You all can see in your everyday food how much of fraudulence is done. Understand? I'll just give you one example. Infant milk adulterated, causing deaths. Still continuing. Understand? Do you want to voice against this? Then cast your vote now. This vote is just a beginning of the huge revolution. In 2008, melamine was added to milk and infant milk formula to increase its protein content. This led to hospitalization of around 54,000 infants, babies, infants, 6 deaths from kidney stones, and ultimately a number of criminal prosecutions resulting into executions. your vote. The vote you cast now can change.
Cast your vote. The link is projected for all of you. Your one vote can change all of this. Please go to kailasa.org/kailasa-voting-1 and cast your vote now. Become the cause for the change. The link is projected. Kailasa-voting-1. Understand, this food fraud costs the global food industry 10 to 15 billion annually. Understand, worldwide, the scale of food fraud is estimated to be around 50 billion a year. A massive industry, and one that sees out to cheat and deceive consumers and business alike.
For the past few months, food safety and quality controlling experts across the globe have been cautioning that the COVID pandemic will be an enormous opportunity for those who engage in this form of cheating to upscale their operations.
These warnings have come at a time when many systems responsible for cheating, inspecting, auditing, and testing supply chains around the world have either been greatly scaled back or totally collapsed. Every food that you consume, it is adulterated. You are not eating food. We all can see one example of how even when copper is poured on burger, it doesn't burn. You all can see it for yourself. Let's all watch the video.
all of us might be really familiar about such a thing happening, where there are so many experiments that are conducted where burgers are not even getting burnt when molten copper is poured. Then imagine what is it which is going on inside your stomach. So when you think you're eating food, you are actually eating food like products, not food. Understand, you have the power to change this now. Right now, you can change. You have that power. Your one vote. The voting link is right here. It's just you. I'm sure all of us don't like to drink a cup of plastic instead of a cup of milk. Did you know that we just saw, we had shown the statistics, how milk has caustic soda, milk has detergent powder, milk. I knew detergent is used to wash our clothes, but never knew that the milk that I'm going to drink is going to have that. But now we can change it. If you don't want your cup of coffee to be wood chunks that are brewed and given to you in the form of coffee, if you don't want your pepper to be dry papaya seeds, if you don't want your milk to be filled with bleaching powder, detergent powder, urea, and caustic acid, your vote matters. Then you have that power now. If you want to bring a change really, if you think, I want to eat food, not be tortured by eating food like products, your vote matters. Go vote now.
The change starts with you. If you want to see a change, if you want to have a better tomorrow, if you want to change, it starts now. You start voicing, and if you have already voted, make sure you go to your vicinity, make sure your friends, the people you know around, the maximum number of people jump into this. Let's raise awareness and let's bring an end to eating these food like products. It starts with you.
Substitutions is not the only way the fruit fraud is done. However, food business operators also dilute or omit ingredients. The motivation behind food adulteration is financial, and the impact of the action is a grave public health concern. Furthermore, there have been times when the adulteration of foods has been dangerous, resulting in people getting sick, including infants. Some of the most notable cases in the last 10 years include milk that was mixed with melamine to increase the protein content, peanut butter contaminated with salmonella, horse meat in burger patties.
Understand, there are so many statistics and research done on this. Did you know your milk contains detergent? Did you know the milk that you drink for becoming healthy contains detergent? Over 65% milk samples in India adulterated. There are so many reports that says this. This is how it affects your body.
You can see clearly how 65% and 68% of milk is not up to the FSSAI standards. Here are a shocking list of milk adulterants. Understand, it includes caustic soda, detergent, glucose, regined oil, white paint. That's right, white paint. Be careful about what you drink.
Understand, I know many of you might be shocked, but there is a possibility that if we all voice together, we are 2 billion in number. Your vote can make a complete change. It can change the whole food industry. It can change what you are eating. Today, you are drinking detergent in the name of milk. You are drinking adulterated milk. Tomorrow, your kids will too. Your next generation will have to suffer this too. You can bring a change. Go to kailasa.org/kailasa-voting-1. If you have already casted your vote, share it with your friends and family. Create the maximum awareness to bring a change. It starts with you.
Understand your vote matters, because this is not what we want to feed to our children, right? We are thinking this is such a healthy drink. We are telling the kids, drink milk. Kids are taught every day to drink milk, telling this is going to help. We are telling that just drinking milk is going to make you healthy. It boosts your calcium, etc., etc. But just imagine and see. Do you know what caustic soda and detergent does to your body? Can you use what you put for your clothes? You put detergent to clean your clothes. But that is being used for your body. My God, imagine and see.
And
but
understand.
You have the power to change it. Take a moment now. Go to kailasa.org/kailasa-voting-1. Your vote matters. Your vote can change this. Do you know if your milk has to be thick? See, they first dilute your milk. They dilute your milk, adding a lot of water to it. And next, detergent and other contaminants like urea, starch, glucose. All these are added just to make your milk thick.
And do you know this directly causes your death? It causes deadly diseases like cancer. Just this one example of milk adulteration, they result in deadly diseases such as cancer, kidney stones, liver issues. The World Health Organization, the WHO, had recently issued an advisory to the government of India stating that if adulteration of milk and milk products is not checked immediately, 87% of citizens would be suffering from serious diseases like cancer by the year 2025. Understand, 87% of citizens, 87% of people just by 2025. This is the rate at which we are going.
Paramashiva declares food has to be completely freely available for the
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
नित्या जन्मना व्रज श्रयत इन्दिरा नित्या शश्वदत्रहि दयितदृश्यतां नित्या दिक्षु तावका स्वयधृता सव नित्या स्वां विचिन्वते भावं मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा भावं मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा नित्यापापकर्षणं तृणचरानुगं नित्या श्रीनिकेतनं हणिफणापितं नित्या ते पदापूजं कृणुकुचेषु न नित्या कुन्धिकृच्छयम् भावं मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा भावं मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा भावं मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा मधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा भावं मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा सुरतवर्धनं नित्याशोकनाशनं स्वरितवेणूना नित्यासुष्टुचुम्बितं नितररागवीस्नित्यामारणन्दना नितरवीरनास्नित्याते धरामृतम् भावं मतिमधुरं ननु नित्यानन्दा धन्यं मम जीवनं नित्यानन्दा
Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of Satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of Satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. E-Kailasa is the message from Paramashiva to have superconscious breakthrough. Enlightenment, power manifestation, Paramashiva, everything served to you without you even moving out of your couch. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. We can multiply the quality and quantity of your life. The most ancient, best way of life and best kept sacred secrets all these years handed over only from guru to disciple, guru to disciple, guru to disciple. Secrets kept inside the Siddha Paramparas, Buddha tradition. Enlightenment is the birthright. Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of Satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world.
ஆதிதேவ நித்யநந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை ஆதிதேவ நித்யநந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை சோதி தெய்வம் நித்தியம் வரும் சேதி தன்னை கூறவே சோர்ந்திடாது பிறவி தாங்கும் சீர்மிகுந்த பாதுகை சோதி தெய்வம் நித்தியம் வரும் சேதி தன்னை கூறவே சோர்ந்திடாது பிறவி தாங்கும் சீர்மிகுந்த பாதுகை ஆதிதேவ நித்யநந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை ஆதிதேவ நித்யநந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை லோகத்தையே காக்கும் நித்தியம் பாதமலர் காத்திடும் யோகம் தன்னை தாங்குகின்ற நித்யானந்தன் பாதுகை வேதியனாம் நித்யானந்தன் ராஜ நடை இடுகையில் வேதநாதமாய் விளங்கும் விந்தையான பாதுகை வேதியனாம் நித்யானந்தன் ராஜ நடை இடுகையில் வேதநாதமாய் விளங்கும் விந்தையான பாதுகை 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 நித்திய பாதுகை பாதுகை நித்திய பாதுகை தேடி தேடி கண்டிடாது மாலை சோர்வில் ஆழ்ந்திட நித்தியம் நித்தியன் பாதம் பற்றும் பாக்கியம் கொண்ட பாதுகை தேடி தேடி கண்டிடாது மாலை சோர்வில் ஆழ்ந்திட நித்தியம் நித்தியம் பாதம் பற்றும் பாக்கியம் கொண்ட பாதுகை தனையன் சாற்றும் பாதுகைகள் தாங்கும் பூமி தாயினை அமைதி ஆனந்தத்தின் எல்லை கொள்ள செய்யும் பாதுகை தனையன் சாற்றும் பாதுகைகள் தாங்கும் பூமி தாயினை அமைதி ஆனந்தத்தின் எல்லை கொள்ள செய்யும் பாதுகை நித்யானந்தன் நடை பயிலத்துகள் கிளப்பி பூமியில் ரோக சோக தோஷம் தன்னை தீர்க்கும் சத்திய பாதுகை நித்யானந்தன் நடை பயிலத்துகள் கிளப்பி பூமியில் ரோக சோக தோஷம் தன்னை.
Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of Satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. E-Kailasa is the message from Paramashiva to have superconscious breakthrough. Enlightenment, power manifestation, Paramashiva, everything serve to you without you even moving out of your couch. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. We can multiply the quality and quantity of your life. The most ancient, best way of life and best kept sacred secrets all these years handed over only from guru to disciple, guru to disciple, guru to disciple. Secrets kept inside the Siddha Paramparas with the tradition. Enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Whole world should become e-Kailasians. Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of Satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. E-Kailasa is the message from Paramashiva to have superconscious breakthrough. Enlightenment, power manifestation, Paramashiva, everything serve to you without you even moving out of your couch. perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. We can multiply the quality and quantity of your life. The most ancient, best way of life and best kept sacred secrets all these years handed over only from guru to disciple, guru to disciple, guru to disciple. Secrets kept inside the Siddha Paramparas, with the tradition. Enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Whole world should become e-Kailasians. Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of Satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. E-Kailasa is the message from Paramashiva to have superconscious breakthrough. Enlightenment, power manifestation, Paramashiva, everything serve to you without you even moving out of your couch. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. We can multiply the quality and quantity of your life. The most ancient, best way of life and best kept sacred secrets all these years handed over only from guru to disciple, guru to disciple, guru to disciple. Secrets kept inside the Siddha Paramparas, with the tradition. Enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Whole world should become e-Kailasians. Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of Satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. E-Kailasa is the message from Paramashiva to have superconscious breakthrough. Enlightenment, power manifestation, Paramashiva, everything serve to you without you even moving out of your couch. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. We can multiply
எந்த ஒரு துறையை எடுத்தாலும் அதில் சிறந்ததையே நாம் விரும்புகிறோம். உணவு, உடை, குடும்பம், உறவுகள், கல்வி, வேலை, பொழுதுபோக்கு என எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் நம் முன் விரிந்து கிடக்கும் வாய்ப்புகள் பல. அவற்றுள் சிறந்ததை கண்டறிவது எப்படி? கவலை வேண்டாம். உங்களுக்காக நாங்கள் பரந்து விரிந்துபட்ட பல்வேறு விதமான அறிவை இங்கே ஒரே இடத்தில் தொகுத்திருக்கின்றோம். 4 வேதங்கள், 28 ஆகமங்கள், 64 கலைகள் போன்ற 2 கோடிக்கும் மேற்பட்ட சனாதன இந்து தர்ம சாஸ்திரங்களை, காலத்தால் நிரூபிக்கப்பட்ட தொன்மையான சனாதன இந்து மத அறிவியலை அதற்குரிய சரியான விளக்க உரைகளுடன் உலகின் மிகப்பெரிய இந்து தேசத்தில் தொகுத்து வைத்திருக்கின்றோம். உங்களுக்காக 45 சர்வதேச மொழிகளில் இருக்கும் இந்நூல்களை எந்தவித கட்டணமும் இன்றி படிக்க எங்களோடு இணைந்திருங்கள். கைலாசாவின் இலவச மின்னணு கடவுச்சீட்டு.
Welcome all of you, the whole world, to come and celebrate, enjoy not only the enlightenment ecosystem, the beauty of how it is getting revived. Be an insider for this great revival process. If you are an insider even for a startup company, you will understand not only the result of the company, even that being an insider is such a joy. Being an insider when it was happening is something extraordinary. So, I welcome all of you to come and be part of an insider of this revival of Kailasa, the enlightenment ecosystem, sovereign order of Kailasa, Kailasa nation itself. I request and welcome, invite all of you to become e-Kailasian, get your free passport and make billions receive this free passport. Welcome all of you, the whole world, to come and celebrate, enjoy not only the enlightenment ecosystem, the beauty of how it is getting revived. Be an insider for this great revival process. If you are an insider even for a startup company, you will understand not only the result of the company, even that being an insider is such a joy. Being an insider when it was happening is something extraordinary. So, I welcome all of you to come and be part of an insider of this revival of Kailasa, the enlightenment ecosystem, sovereign order of Kailasa, Kailasa nation itself. I request and welcome, invite all of you to become e-Kailasian, get your free passport and make billions receive this free passport.
பலகோடி இதழ் பூத்திடும் மலராய் ஒளிரும் நித்தியன் திருமுகம் கரம் தாங்கும் திரு நித்யானந்தன் தோன்றிடும் இது ஸ்வர்ண சூரிய பிரபை வாகனம். மறு கையில் அபயம் திருக்காட்சி உதயம் நித்யானந்தன் தோன்றிடும் இது ஸ்வர்ண சூரிய பிரபை வாகனம். பல கோடி இதழ் பூத்திடும் மலராய் ஒளிரும் நித்யன் திருமுகம். கரம் தாங்கும் திருச்சூலமோ புவியில் விழி நீங்க அருள் செய்திடும். நித்யன் தோன்றும் எழிவாகனம். குணம் தாண்டி உருவம் அதும் தாண்டி குருவாய் நித்யன் தோன்றும் எழிவாகனம். அருளாக அகவாழ்வின் இருள் நீக்கி சன்மார்க்க நெறி காட்ட அவன் காட்சி தரும் வாகனம். அருளாக அகவாழ்வின் இருள் நீக்கி சன்மார்க்க நெறி காட்ட அவன் காட்சி தரும் வாகனம். கண்ட விழிகள் விரிந்திடும் வேண்டும் வரம் கேட்கும் மனம் மாயமாய் மறைந்திடும். பல கோடி இதழ் பூத்திடும் மலராய் ஒளிரும் நித்யன் திருமுகம். கரம் தாங்கும் திருச்சூலமோ புவியில் விழி நீங்க அருள் செய்திடும்.
जय नित्यानंद
आनंद गंध निवास नित्यानंद.
ओम जय नित्यानंद जय जय नित्यानंद
गंगाधर आत्मनाद नित्यानंद.
ओम नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव समारंभाम् नित्यानंदेश्वरि पराशक्ति मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरु परम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respect. I welcome all the Hindus, living and practicing Hindus, de facto Kailashians, Sarvanyapitakartas, Yajaman, manifestors, Kailasas, ministers, ambassadors, diplomats, key diplomats, Mantreshwaras, Vidyeshwaras, Dhaneshwaras, Lokeshwaras, Satreshwaras, Paramashiva Ganas, Paramashivoham Season 15 participants. I welcome all of you with my love and blessing. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Put all your plans into Paramashiva's plane with the grace of Paramashiva, planets will bless them into reality. Listen carefully. By experiencing Paramashanta Swarupa of Paramashiva inside you, every time offer your plans about everything into Paramashiva's Paramashanta plane, and he will bless the planet to make your plans into reality. Listen, I'm just mapping the whole science into words, into formulas for all of you to experience, listen intensely. Your plans dilute your existence, lower the quality of your existence when you get agitated, when your plans trigger your personal fear or greed, adds stress to your personality, and it dilutes the quality of your existence. Neither the plans get fulfilled. Even if they get fulfilled, by the time you are tired, frustrated, bored about your own plans, and you don't enjoy them or their result. Listen carefully. In my life, the greatest gift I received from my Guru, Arunagiri Yogishwara, is before even I started developing personality, he made me realize I am the manifestation of a principle. Every plan I have is the plan of that principle. So, every plan, the cosmic principle becomes stronger in me, that made the plans blessed by the planets, and planets made my plans into reality. Understand? Whenever you realize your plans are aligned with the cosmic plane, with the cosmic principles, Paramashiva passes your plans, is signs approved. Executive order by the President of the Cosmos, Paramashiva, and he blesses planets, execute it with tremendous joy and bliss and ecstasy. Understand? Let me repeat. The greatest blessing I received from my gurus, Guru Parampara, is before even I started developing my personality or the individual identity, they made me experience I am the manifestation of the great principle. The cosmic principle. Because I realized that I saw my every plan is the plan of the cosmic principle. It is from Paramashiva's plane. Simply, planets manifest them. In your life, if you start understanding your every plan is aligned to the cosmic plane, simply planets will make them into reality. Anything which is not aligned to the cosmic plane, you will automatically drop them without any delusion or pain or confusion. I want you to know, dropping your plans is not something difficult or new for you. You always think, oh, dropping my plans is like literally taking me away from me. No. You have done billions of stupid plans in your life, and you should feel blessed that they all have not become reality. So dropping your plans is not something new. Most of the time you not only drop, you even forget your plans. In a way, that is a blessing. So now listen. For this next 7 days, பழைய சோறும் பச்சை மிளகாயும். Understand this diet. The fermented rice, like if you cook it today, soak it in the water in the night, eat tomorrow morning. The fermented rice with the green chili that burns the whole stomach and detoxes you. All the plastic food you ate, toxins accumulated in your system due to the plastic food, and poisonous food. Please listen. I want you all to know this one fact. Whatever you eat does not leave your system within next 24 hours or 48 hours or 1 week. Many times the particles of your food remains in your body not just for months, even for years. So when our great masters give you the spiritual sattvic diet, not only they think about your next 1 week health, they think about your health as long as that food and food particles stay in your body. That is why I insist on don't eat non-vegetarian food. Don't eat non-organic food. Don't eat plastic food. Listen. See, if you are eating non-vegetarian, like the flesh of a body, meat, and it leaves your system within a week, then at least we can manage. like your hair, may not be staying in your head. It may be even moving around in the air. It can go long, this side, that side, but it is rooted on your skull. Same way, your mind. It may not be staying inside your brain, but it is rooted on your brain. So making your body, making your physical system toxic is making your mental existence toxic, making your conscious possibilities toxic. So listen. Detoxing your body is as important as detoxing your mind through completion, detoxing your consciousness through unclutching. பழைய சோறும் பச்சை மிளகாயும், fermented rice and green chili can burn your whole stomach and clean up your system. All the undigested plastic food and poisonous food. When I say the word plastic food, I mean unorganic, non-organic chemicals. And when I say poisonous food, I mean meat and all non-plant-based food is poisonous. All those non-organic and non-plant-based food, non-vegetarian food, undigested particles of those food sitting inside your system will be cleansed. You will be detoxed with this pacha mulaga and பழைய சோறு. பழைய சோறும் பச்சை மிளகாயும். The fermented rice and green chili. Listen. Have this as a diet for 1 week. Nothing else. Only one meal a day. Drink the water in which you soaked the rice and eat that same rice. You can eat any quantity. No restriction about the quantity. Eat any quantity. You can eat the green chili as many as you want along with it. It's up to your capacity. It will burn the whole stomach. Ulcers inside your stomach is caused by the plastic food and undigested particles, remnants of non-vegetarian food. The vegetarian food, even if it stays inside your body for months or years, of course it doesn't stay. Even if it stays, it doesn't become poisonous. But the remnants, undigested particles of non-vegetarian food, when it stays inside your stomach for months or years, not only it becomes poisonous, it makes your thinking toxic and poisonous. Listen. Chanakya says, When you see too many traitors around you, don't live in that village. Leave. And he gives the definition when to find out you are surrounded by too many traitors. If the traitor's cunningness pushes you to bend your non-violent, integrated ideologies even for your existence, then understand you are surrounded by too many traitors. Now is the time to leave that city, leave that place. I followed this advice exactly. I did not compromise on my integrity to Paramashiva and non-violent existence. Ahimsa, absolute non-violent existence, my integrity to Paramashiva. I did not compromise on it. When I was pushed, I have to compromise for my existence. I decided to leave that place but did not compromise. When I saw too many traitors are surrounding me and they are pushing me to a level, if I have to survive, I have to compromise on my integrity to Paramashiva and my integrity to the principles of non-violence. I decided no. I will not compromise on my integrity to Paramashiva, my integrity to non-violence. That is too precious for me. My Guru is too precious for me. He is too much for me. I can't compromise on him. I can't compromise. So I decided to leave that place. Understand? Listen to this truth. If your thinking is forcing you to compromise on your integrity, you have the undigested poisonous food particles sitting in you to the level of poisoning your mental existence and conscious existence. You need haritaki powder and castor oil and பழைய சோறும் பச்சை மிளகாயும் immediately. When the traitors around you push you to compromise on your integrity to non-violence, leave that city. Don't stay there. When your toxins, the toxins, poisonous food particles sitting inside you is able to influence your very thinking and push you to compromise on your integrity, immediately take castor oil, haritaki and this pachamulaga and prayasoru and send those toxins out. You can't move out of your body. It's not like a village you are living, you can just change the place. No. You only have to send those toxins out of your system. So, send those toxins out of your system. You will enjoy such an absolute Paramashanta, and that Paramashanta, ultimate peace, will become a living experience in you. Delicious. If you are in love, If you ever have been in love with someone, you will understand just how a memory of your beloved makes you feel delicious about you and life. Same way, this Paramashanta will give you feeling delicious about you and life. Listen. Feeling delicious about the ultimate peace, feeling delicious about unclutching, feeling delicious about Nirvikalpa Samadhi is the way your plans will be surrendered to Paramashiva's plane, which is Kailasa. Paramashiva's plane is what I call Kailasa. And when Paramashiva blesses them, anything you surrender to Paramashiva's plane, he blesses it by his very presence, and planets make it into reality with so much of joy, bliss. Tremendously. Feeling blessed and blessing all of us. Paramashanta Swarupa. Adding more and more peace in you will make you realize your every plan is connected to cosmic plane. And listen. Listen carefully. When you feel your plans are cosmic plane and planets are making that into reality, you will gain the confidence to surrender your whole individuality and personality to Paramashiva and realize you are the manifestation of the cosmic principle Paramashiva, not any separate personality or individuality. That is the ultimate vacation. That is what I call reaching Kailasa once for all. I just know I don't have separate personality, identity, or individuality. I am just a manifestation of the cosmic principle, Paramashiva. Absolutely confident of my existence, my plans, my plane, and my planet. This is what I call reaching Kailasa once for all. Relaxing in Kailasa. When you wash your hair, put the sambrani smoke for your hair and lie down on your easy chair on your veranda enjoying the breeze. How you just rest in you. Same way I rest in Paramashiva. Eternally in Samadhi. All your plans, offer it to his cosmic plane by unclutching reaching and tasting the ultimate peace, Paramashanta, he manifests everything through the planet because he is planet.
चलो 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 கண்டது முதல் பேதை மனம் பித்து கொண்டது கண்கள் காணுகின்ற யாவையும் அவன் ரூபமானது கண்டது முதல் பேதை மனம் பித்து கொண்டது கண்கள் காணுகின்ற யாவையும் அவன் ரூபமானது சொல்ல ஒரு வார்த்தையை காத்தீடி நின்றது சொல்ல ஒரு வார்த்தையை காத்தீடி நின்றது அந்த சுந்தர நித்யனிடம் யார்தான் தூது செல்வது அந்த சுந்தர நித்யனிடம் யார்தான் தூது செல்வது கண்டது முதல் பேதை மனம் பித்து கொண்டது கண்கள் காணுகின்ற யாவையும் அவன் ரூபமானது கண்டது முதல் பேதை மனம் பித்து கொண்டது கண்கள் காணுகின்ற யாவையும் அவன் ரூபமானது
Papa, Papa, Marizande Papa, Mama, Mama, Marizande Papa, 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 Marizande Papa, Mama, Mama, Marizande Papa.
See yourself as 25-headed, 50-handed Paramashiva, as eternally 16, youthful. Commit with Paramashiva. Only he exists. Anything else is delusion. Now, sit straight. We'll enter into the process. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Maduram Vadanam Maduram Nayanam Maduram Asitam Maduram Adaram Maduram Vadanam Maduram Adaram Maduram Vadanam Maduram Nayanam Maduram Asitam Maduram Nayanam Maduram Asitam Maduram Hridayam Maduram Gamanam Maduram Hridayam Maduram Gamanam Maduram Nityadipate Nityam Maduram Nityadipate Nityam Maduram Vachanam Maduram Charitam Maduram Vachanam Maduram Charitam Maduram Vasanam Maduram Valitam Maduram Vasanam Maduram Valitam Maduram Chalitam Maduram Brahmitam Maduram Chalitam Maduram Brahmitam Maduram Nityadipate Nityam Maduram Nityadipate Nityam Maduram Nityadipate Nityam Maduram Venur Maduro Renur Madura Venur Maduro Renur Madura Panir Madura Pado Maduro Panir Madura Pado Maduro Nrityam Maduram Sagyam Maduram Nrityam Maduram Sagyam Maduram Nityadipate Nityam Maduram Nityadipate Nityam Maduram सततं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं करणं मधुरं धरणं मधुरं करणं मधुरं धरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं रमणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं रमणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं गुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा गुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा करुणा मधुरं पूजा मधुरं करुणा मधुरं पूजा मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भिडिति मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भिडिति मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं नित्याधिपते नित्यं मधुरं वृन्तं मधुरं लीला.
The authentic responsibility, enriching, passing, living Shuddhaadvaita Saivam. The state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailas of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराजगुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैव समयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रीलश्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।
And how all of us are just so beautifully enjoying darshan. It's too much. Like how Swamiji says, Paramashiva was too delicious. The Paramashanta of Paramashiva. See me today, it was literally drinking the samadhi that Swamiji was in through all our eyes. It was too beautiful. Right? All the Facebook comments, all of you were just like going continuously telling how this darshan was something undescribable.
And we all can so beautifully see the space, the state that Swamiji was in itself was totally different. And today's darshan and the satsang, we all could see how Swamiji just mapped the whole science for us. We should visit so many satsangs that Swamiji has given. The ultimate principles from the greatest of scriptures of Hinduism, scattered and mapped in a way you can understand, mapped in a way that the beautiful technique that Swamiji gave today. Eating that rice that we'll call it as Paraya Sadam in Tamil. You eat that rice which is fermented the previous day night, you cook and then put that rice in water. Next day you drink the water and eat that rice with green chili. A simple technique, yet a powerful method to fall into the space of Paramashanta of Paramashiva. I think it is only Swamiji who can so beautifully just come, sit, and just watching Swamiji is a joy for us. And along with that, give us these greatest of truths in a way that we can practically do it. 5 minutes, just follow that techniques and experience the ultimate state and space and manifest the extraordinary powers of Paramashiva.
Just to share with all of you, like how Swamiji is telling today, Swamiji is telling how eating non-veg, why is eating non-veg extremely dangerous for us? Because all of our foods, what we, it is so beautiful. I'm actually feeling so excited and too sweet inside with, because just today we all were learning about, just before the satsang started, all of us were learning about how the food is corrupted, adulterated, and how much those toxins are force fed inside us 90% of the time, unaware to us. And these toxins go inside and sit inside our guts. Swamiji said, not just for days or weeks, or not even just months, but for years. I remember once Swamiji told me this, something Swamiji directly told me. When my whole body, I wasn't able to handle my body. It was like I was feeling a kind of a sickness in my body continuously, a lot of tiredness. Swamiji just told, Kanna, what you ate for 7 years before it's still sitting in your system. I was so shocked. And today Swamiji is revealing so detailed way about it. This, understand, it is high time all of us act together. Your vote matters. Just your vote says that you feel responsible for this. You feel responsible to make sure you don't give this suffering to your next generations. We are not even able to enjoy the subtlest joys in our life because the food we eat is adulterated. The food that we consume is not food, it's food-like products.
And also, there are so many ways. I'm sure we watch in so many places where many of us are becoming aware of it. But what is a solution? How can the change happen? Many times we try, but unfortunately, because sometimes we get addicted to certain foods, it's difficult for us to break it by ourselves. That is why, for the greatest cause for the humanity, Swamiji has created this Hindu democracy, the Hindu votes, a great change, a huge step for a better tomorrow, not just for your next generation, even for you, even for us, every one of us that are living right now. Even for you to break your addiction, as simple as your simple addiction to your burgers, to pizzas, which you're unable to break. You are joining a global community. You are joining the 2 billion of us who are deciding to live a conscious life. 2 billion of us who are deciding for the change of the future of humanity. The 2 billion of us that are the e-citizens of Kailasa who are voting, who are deciding our future, our food, and therefore our course of life itself. You can become a part of it. Along with that, as you do that, at the same time, you are stopping the corruption, adulteration in the food-like products that are being sold to us.
Now, this comes to the conclusion of Satsang so beautifully. It was just so beautiful that all of you joined today and we had an amazing darshan. Every day we start this segment at 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. I request everyone's kind attention to this because there's a small change in the timing. From 7 p.m. it is now 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, we will be tuning in every day and we will be sharing with all of you some amazing knowledge that Swamiji has given to us, shared with the whole world, and we'll be preparing for the special Nithyananda Satsang. So don't miss the segments and take few minutes. Share this link with as many people as possible. The more people vote for this, more people unite together for this cause, your food is going to become pure. Your food, you are going to have good food to eat. Your children, or you are not going to anymore feed them with paint. You all need to know milk is adulterated with white paint. Milk is adulterated with urea. Milk is adulterated with detergent. None of us want to give this to our children, not even want us to consume by ourselves. So let's take this moment, share this link with all your friends, and join us again for tomorrow's segment at 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Now we will be concluding this session at Purnamantra.
पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओं तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्द.
Thank you all, Nithyananda.
manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.